marijuana in Ohio. It's been more than 2 months since recreational weed officially became legal to use in the Buckeye State.
This is a brand new industry that has amazing potential.
Businesses are ready to expand and colleges are adding classes on cannabis. But getting your hands on it, that is still an issue.
It's very hard even now to get access to cannabis as an adult.
There are still no rules, no systems in place to legally buy and sell recreational marijuana in Ohio, thanks to ongoing infighting at the State House.
The black market will develop every day that goes on.
We want to make sure we get it right rather than quickly.
Governor Mike DeWine is still looking for public comment on proposed rules to get marijuana on the market faster. Right now, there's nobody authorized to sell it recreationally. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trowers continued to keep us up to date at every step of this situation, covering recreational marijuana policy from introduction to where we stand today. Tonight, she tells us why nothing is moving forward.
It's been 3 months since voters chose to legalize marijuana for recreational use. Yet, 3 months in, there's still no way to legally buy it.
We're definitely fielding a lot of calls at the dispensary level with just confusion.
Amplify Medical Marijuana Dispensaries' AJ Carabello wants to continue selling to medical patients and expand to everyone else. The state Senate passed a proposal to allow medical dispensaries to sell recreationally immediately. However, the other changes the Senate made are restrictive, cutting down on home grows and lessening THC levels. Republican State Rep Jamie Callender said that's unacceptable, and he's blocking it.
We're continuing to do nothing.
He wants to follow the original plan, which is to let the Division of Cannabis Control draft regulations on the policy. And they would start processing retailer applications this summer. That means users likely won't be able to legally buy marijuana until fall or winter.
Let the will of the people go into effect, and the people's house is the people's house.
Republican State Senator Jerry Serino says this is allowing for the black market to expand since people want to smoke.
There's a lot of, I think, public health issues regarding this stuff, and that's why I think that the House needs to act on this.
With the fighting between the chambers, Governor Mike DeWine is trying to move forward.
We'll do what we can do. People should be able to go in and buy a product that they know has not pesticides have not been used to produce it.
The administration is proposing rules like requiring recreational licenses to be issued by early September and cutting down fees. Still, there are limitations to what DeWine can do.
The governor could try to do some things with executive orders, but that's not the way it's supposed to work. The legislature needs to do its job.
Although he could be making money now if he sold recreationally, Carabello is siding with the House.
Waiting months to make sure we have a sustainable program. I think that's more important than rushing and starting in 90 days.
Public comment is currently being heard on the administration's proposed rules. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.